Good evening from South Dakota. Here we are at the beautiful Sylvan Lake Lodge in Custer State Park, one of my absolute favorite places. There's a good bit of background noise going on. It is bike week and there are quite a lot of people here in and around the Sturgis area and also the parking lot. I am not here with the cattle dogs, but I am doing a hike tomorrow that would be very, very dog friendly. Doing Black Elk Peak, which is the highest peak in South Dakota, and it is right here in this beautiful park, not too far away from where I'm staying at the cabins at Sylvan Lake Lodge. It's just about a mile or so down the road to the trailhead. I went and checked it out this afternoon when I got here. It looks very, very well marked, and I'll have some more thoughts on the hike and whether it really is dog friendly. For the time being, I just wanted to give you some hiking tips and talk about what to do to prepare for a hike, especially a hike like this. I do have my backpack here and got everything in here. This is kind of a large pack. My camelback just fell out. But that would actually be the first thing that we'd want to talk about is water. I've got 3 liters with me. That's quite a bit for this hike that's about 6-7 miles, but I like to be prepared. It is super, super hot. I am going to be starting early, which is one of the things I like to do in the summer, but I still like to take my 3 liters with me just in case, especially even if it's just me and not the dogs. I've got a little bit of extra layers in here that I don't think I'll need. I should be done well before any weather rolls in. I did check the weather forecast on that, but I do have rain gear just in case I need it. I've got an extra layer in case it were to get cold, and I've got some really extra pair of socks here that I may or may not take. Footwear and socks is super important. I've got my well broken in hiking shoes. We can talk about footwear and things like that at another time. I do have some snacks with me. As far as navigation and knowing where I'm going, as I said, I checked out the trailhead this afternoon. I talked to some folks who had done it, and they told me it really was straightforward. I have an all trails map, which I don't love. I don't really recommend generally outside of a state park. I think there's a lot of times we found errors with the data, so usually I will find a GPX, I'll have something else. A lot of times I'll have my Garmin with me because there's not a lot of cell phone coverage here, so just to make sure that I can reach somebody in case of an emergency. Also have my snacks. Definitely gonna bring sunscreen. Gonna be wearing it. I will be starting early, probably about 6 a.m. or so. That's when the park opens. That's when I'd like to get started on this. And I'm thinking it'll take maybe 3 to 4 hours, going super duper slow, taking lots of pictures, maybe shooting some video. So I expect to be done pretty early. A lot to check out in the park. The other thing I am bringing are my hiking poles, because I always bring them. We can talk another time about the great debate around poles. Do you bring them? Do you not bring them? I like them. I have problems with balance, so whenever there's any kind of uphill and downhill, which there is a little bit of on this hike, I have them with me. So I'm going to take a really early start tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to this. I've heard it's a really scenic, really nice peak. Again, this does look like a dog-friendly park. The place I'm staying does allow dogs, which makes me feel even worse that they're not with me, but this was a very short trip. So looking forward to doing the hike tomorrow and having some more updates to tell you all about it. We'll catch up later.